Hi all, my name is Angelique Bayon. Today is January 17th of 2024. In this video, I'll be explaining the procedures that are required to complete Lab 8 of Physics 1 titled Conservation of Momentum. In Part 1 of this lab experience, students will have to showcase a prime example of how momentum is conserved using 2 rulers and 5 marbles. In front of me, I have 2 rulers and 5 marbles that the laboratory kit came with. I made sure to tape down the rulers since I will be implementing force against the marbles, and we want the rulers to remain stationary and keep the marbles in place. For me, the right side of the 2 rulers is right here, and the left side is right here. The first subsection of Part 1 of the experiment wants the students to find out what happens if a marble is thrown against the other remaining stationary marbles at various speeds. When we do this, we see that if we put one marble on the right side of the runway and flick it ever so slightly, we will see that the stationary marble on the left side will move 1 or 2 inches. Whereas if I increase the speed at which the marble is thrown, meaning I exercise more force on it, I see that the last marble moved faster. Let's see that again with a little bit more force. This happens because the kinetic energy gained by the first marble on the right is instantaneously transferred to the first stationary ball or marble that the first marble collides with. This pattern of transferring the kinetic energy is repeated until the very last stationary marble, where instead of transferring energy to the upcoming ball, it speeds to the left because it gained all the momentum from the entire chain. When we collide 2 marbles with 3 stationary marbles, we see that on the left, 2 balls move out. This happens because the total momentum of the system is maintained. The same number of marbles used to collide with the stationary marbles will also be the same number of marbles that spring out to the left. The same happens when 3 marbles are collided with 2 stationary marbles. 2 marbles are left over. And finally, the same happens with 4 marbles where just 1 marble is left over. Okay, students have to recognize that in this experiment, energy can be lost due to environmental conditions like friction and air resistance. But for the most part, I believe that this is a great activity to showcase how momentum is conserved. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.